In the heart of the Arabian desert, where the sun kissed the golden sands with a fierce and unyielding embrace, there lay a small village, nestled among the dunes like a hidden jewel. The villagers were simple folk, living off the land and the few travelers who dared to cross the vast seas of sand. Life was harsh, and scarcity was a constant companion, or so it seemed. Among these villagers lived a wise old man named Hakim. His eyes were like pools of knowledge, deep and reflective, and his presence was as calming as an oasis in the midst of a desert storm. Hakim was known for his tales, stories that spoke of lands far beyond the horizon, where abundance flowed like a river, and scarcity was but a distant memory. One evening, as the sun dipped below the dunes, painting the sky with hues of orange and red, the villagers gathered around Hakim, eager to hear another of his tales. As they sat in a circle, the warmth of the fire warding off the encroaching chill, Hakim began his story. "Once, in a land not so different from ours," he started, his voice a gentle melody, "there was a kingdom that flourished in the midst of what was thought to be barren land. The people of this kingdom saw opportunities where others saw none. They turned the desert into fertile ground, and the winds into power that drove their mills. Their secret was simple. They believed in abundance, not scarcity." The villagers listened intently, their imagination painting vivid pictures of this magical kingdom. Hakim continued, "The people of this kingdom had a habit, a way of seeing the world that was different. They asked themselves what could be instead of lamenting what was not. They saw the beauty in the sand, the potential in the winds, and the promise in the stars above." As Hakim spoke, the villagers felt a shift within themselves, a realization that the world was indeed abundant, if only they chose to see it. The old man leaned forward, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Every grain of sand holds a story. Every gust of wind carries a promise. The world is ever evolving, always changing, and with it comes new opportunities. To see them, one must open their heart to abundance." The villagers pondered his words, the fire crackling softly in the background. Hakim's tale was not just a story, but a lesson, a reminder that the world was full of potential, waiting to be discovered by those who dared to look beyond the surface. As the night wore on and the stars blinked down from the velvet sky, the villagers vowed to change their perspective. They would look at their world not as a place of scarcity, but as a realm of endless possibilities. And so the village began to transform. They harnessed the sun's rays to grow crops, found water where none seemed to flow, and traded with travelers. Bringing new wealth and prosperity, the village flourished, and the once barren land became a testament to the power of seeing the world through the lens of abundance. Hakim, the wise old storyteller, watched as his village thrived, his heart brimming with joy. His stories had sparked a change, igniting a flame of hope and possibility. The sands of abundance had shifted, revealing a world rich with opportunities, waiting for those bold enough to embrace them. In the end, Hakim's tale was not just a story of a distant kingdom, but a guiding star for his people, illuminating a path to a future where scarcity was but a shadow of the past, and abundance was the light that led them forward.